Hi, and welcome back. Today, I want to share my setup of my goals and intentions for the new year. And I know that we're well into the year, but it's still the last day of January, so to me, this still feels legit. So, here you go. The first thing I'm doing is I'm setting up my word for the year. So, this year I've gone with lust, which in English I would translate to desire rather than lust. It's more um, about the desire where I want to be in life, what I want to do in life, like both on a everyday basis, but like also on a greater scale. So um, it's more about finding joy in the things that I do and finding reasons and the drive behind why I do things rather than, yeah, I don't know. It's more about finding my inner drive, I guess, and finding what tickles my brain and my heart. So I want to work more on that and hone in more to what my heart tells me is the right thing to do and to trust that feeling. So when the video was done, I actually sat down and wrote a few notes for myself about the word and what it means to me and how I want to use it. And I also want to add in that I really like when I set up my goals, desire and what I want to do in life is one of the main factors. So to me, it's important to really find goals that are personal to me and that are my goals, not someone else's goals. Like, you know what kind of goals I'm talking about, like going to the gym or being more mindful of this or that. But these are the goals that I have set up for myself that I really want to work on. And some of them are hard, but it's all about where I want to be in life and what I want my life to look like. So, yeah. The little cat sticker is from a former Pipsticks subscription. I think it's actually the kids subscription, but I think my kids gave it to me. So, yeah, I thought it was just so cute. And what I've done here is I've used my liners. I'm really into those right now, and I've written the word lust, and then I've outlined it with a black pen and written down my one little word with my Tombow Furo no Seke, I think they're called. I wasn't at all happy with the little of the word, but I guess that it's good enough. So in order to set my goals up, I have actually binge watched a couple of YouTubers. I will link to those down below, all of the ones that inspired me. And one of the things that I found interesting was that you can set up goals that aren't that you can't count on or that aren't easy to maybe evaluate. Like to me, it's always been the one of the things with a goal is that it has to be easy to evaluate. But for example, one of my first goals is to form a better relationship with my body. And she said that you could write sort of a letter to your body or just like a journal entry or something in the beginning of the year to say like what is your relationship with your body, how do I view my body, and then at the end of the year you can go back and write another letter or another journal entry, and then you compare the two, and if anything is slightly better, then check, you did it, you made it. Like it doesn't have to be numbers specifically, because we got or at least I do, I always get caught up with the numbers or and it's not about that. It's about what I want to accomplish, why I'm doing something. And And that is another thing that I've really picked up on, is to make your goals personal to you and not do what you're supposed to do, but do what you want to do because they matter to you. So those are a few of the things that I really picked up along the way that I felt like they spoke to me. So I will link down below to a few of the YouTubers that I've watched and that have influenced me in the goal setting this year. One of the goals that I am most excited about and also a bit scared about is I am having a no buy year this year. So there will be a video up soon about my rules for my no buy or low buy or whatever you want to call it. I call it a no buy because I have a very few limited things that I get to buy. And to me, this goes hand in hand with my second goal, which is to declutter a bunch of things. Because I really want to simplify our living space to make it easier to clean. And I won't be, my type of minimalism is more the cozy kind. So I do my own version of this as well, but still it's more having a flow and having the things that we like and having everything having its own space and like getting organized and not have so many things and not spend all of my time organizing shit, because I rather use it and spend my time on being with the kids instead of sorting out things. So I will use the 100 lists in both my weeks and in my day free, my 100 lists, to write down, roughly what I'm getting rid of. Like, I would have been finished already if I counted each of the fancy paper clips or the sticker sheets that I've gotten rid of. Like, honestly, it's it's well over 210 just in those two categories. So I've actually clumped them together a bit more. So like 10 sticker sheets is one item. Because the intention of me getting rid of all of the things isn't to reach a certain number. It's where I want to be, my desire to have a more easily manageable home, I guess. So again, it's all about the why, and then the goal itself is more a manifestation to me. So the fourth goal is to journal every day, which I have sort of a system for, I guess, or routine. I have a routine for it. So when I've dropped the kids off at school, I sit down to have my first cup of coffee for the day and I do some journaling. So I haven't done it every day this month, but I'm well on my way, and it's a goal. I'm not gonna shame myself if I don't make it every day the first month or even in the last month. It's more about getting into the habit of journaling. Like, I really enjoy journaling and I want to have that as part of my routine. And to me, setting a goal about it, it's really helping me. So there you go. This year I ended up not opting for the weekly supplement. Instead, I decided that I will have my weekly views in my day free. It's going to be more and more like a bullet journal, I guess. One of the things that this allows me to do is to go between vertical layouts and horizontal layouts. And for the vertical layouts, which is basically what I will be using the most, I have tweaked the hours a bit so that I will have half hours. And to me, this is such a game changer. So it's made my planning easier and more visual and easier to look over. And for weeks I don't need that. I will use the horizontal, I guess, because it's much more space for stickers and such, but most of the weeks I think I will go for the vertical. But like holidays and such, it's perfect to have the horizontal. Like, go crazy. One thing that I really like to use is these book darts. I have tried using regular or like the ollie clips, but I think they bulk up too much, and I don't even want to try the regular paper clips because it feels like it will rip the paper and again bulk the planner up so much. So instead, what I like to do is I take a piece of washi tape and I put it to the side so I have like a bit of overhang, and then I have a movable tab because I don't really like using tabs in this type of planner. What I need to find is like my budget and my weekly overviews and my daily to-dos and a few other things. And as they move from week to week, month to month, etc., I need to be able to move these. It wouldn't make sense to me to have like a bunch of different tabs and not knowing which tab I needed. So instead, I've opted for the book darts and a piece of washi tape, and then in the front I will have like an index for the washi tapes. I just put a bit of washi tape and then write what I can find under that tab. So that's a very easy, quick and simple way to make tabs for your Hobonichi that I enjoyed using. Like, we're all different, I know that. Anyway, I have this little flip out, and with it has a cheat sheet for my weekly overviews, the different layouts, and also a few other things like how many squares is there in a page, because I can't be bothered to count that every time I need to count it. So, you know, a few of the things that I don't want to count each and every time. So really love that, and it's just I can just flip it out and use the page as I work on a spread. And then on the front of this page I will be putting the washi tape index, so it's like the first thing that I see when I open up the book. And then underneath I will make another index because some things won't be moving, such as I have a recipe for American pancakes. I won't be moving that, and I will probably not use it daily, so it can stay in its page. And the fun thing that Hobonichi added in this year is they do have numbered pages. I am so excited about that. So they've made it so much easier to use the planner in a more bullet journal style. And I'm stoked about that. It's like such a small thing to do, but it makes such a difference. So I don't need to number the pages because sometimes when I don't need to, I kind of forget, and it's so tedious to go back and date number pages, so I can't be bothered. So I'm really happy about this. Yeah, I think that's all for my yearly setup. I will give you quarterly updates on my goals, and in between that there will be a few other videos like I have my no buy rules that will be coming up soon, and I want to start filming plan with me's again. If there's anything you like to watch, please let me know down below, because I really miss this and I miss you guys. So thank you for watching. Bye.